You might think your YouTube channel is doing great. Lots of views, good SEO scores from TubeBuddy. You have consistent uploads. But what if I told you that none of those numbers actually tell you how visible your videos are? Visibility in the right place is what's most important for lead generation. And you can have a good SEO score from TubeBuddy or vidIQ, but you still don't know what spaces your videos are showing up and what spaces they're not showing up. I built a tool that exposes the truth. It's a tool that costs 10 bucks. Let me show you how it works. Okay, in a previous episode, I showed you how this tool works, or at least what it does. And I want to take you a little bit deeper and show you how to activate this tool and how to set it up. So I will link to the previous video right there really quickly. What this tool does is I pasted in these 15 questions that Jason Schroeder is hoping to rank for on YouTube. We ran the tool by clicking this click to start button, and it ran and it gave me all these yeses, nos, and startings. And as a refresher of what that means, here's an example that we tracked over history. On October 15th, a year ago, we didn't have any yeses. We came back, we used the tool again, and now we had some yeses. Now, a yes is a score of 1, a starting is a score of 0.25, a no is a score of 0. So if you add up all these startings and nos, that added up to 3.25 on October 15th. Here we got a score of 8, here a score of 11, then 18, and then by the time we got into December, we check again today, the score is 21 out of 21. So now I want to show you a little bit more details about this tool, because the tool is just a spreadsheet, and there is a limit because Google has limitations on how much data you can access at a time. In this case, it's pulling data from YouTube. When you first get this tool, you'll be able to search up to 100. So you'll notice when I scroll down to the bottom here, I've got it grayed out starting on row 102, because row 1 is just the title. The tool doesn't use that row, but it starts in row 2 all the way down to row 101. But what if you've got 200 titles that you want to search here? I'm going to take you through the process. All right, so you come up here and you hit new. You don't want to hit make a copy. You've got to just create a brand new spreadsheet. Then you're going to come here and copy everything over to the new one. You can close that stuff. You can make the first column wider. And let's go ahead and just delete everything that we've searched for. Okay, and I went and grabbed a new list. This actually continued from the previous 15 titles. So I'll paste those here now. Okay, so how many did I get? Clear down to row 49, right? So we could go grab another 50 or 51 more. I do need to take the name of his channel and stretch it out the whole way, but you'll notice that there's no YouTube bot button up at the top. So that's what we have to create. All right, so what you do is you come up here to extensions and you clip this apps script. All right, once it's loaded, you can just delete what's there. And I've got the code for this tool in my clipboard. So I'm going to hit paste, then I'm going to hit save, and I'm going to come over here to services. I'm going to scroll all the way down until you see this YouTube Data API version 3, and you'll hit add. Okay, so now you come back to the spreadsheet where we began, and I just need to hit refresh. And in just a minute, oh, there we go, YouTube bot appears right there. So you can hit that and hit click to start, and then you just need to authorize it. So once you do that, it comes back here and it will start working. So I copied and pasted over 48, and you can see now it's actively going through. So if I used up all 100 lines, I could repeat that process, create a new spreadsheet, copy it over, add in the code. So I'd like you to be able to have access to this tool. I'm selling it for just 10 bucks one time, so it's not a monthly fee. You just go to YouTubeRankTool.com. You'll get the exact tool that I just showed you. You'll get that code, and you could check your ranking for up to 100 titles at once. So you'll know what areas you're dominating search, and you can track your path to achieving that domination. It's a much better way to track change like this on your channel. After you've used this tool for a while, I'd love to hear from you and send me some screenshots of your no's turning to yeses.